The most important factors to consider when choosing a car seat is not just your child's age. It's their weight, it's their height. It is to check how long a car seat will last them, so you can check their percentiles and predicted growth. You can choose an ISOFIX car seat like the one we have here, or a belted one like we have installed in the car there. An infant carrier is generally the first purchase a parent will make for their baby. This seat will last on average 18 to 24 months, but it is subject to weight and height limits. An infant carrier can be installed with a seat belt or with an ISOFIX base, which can help with installation, a convenient feature, but it is not vital. All infant carriers will have inserts that will need to be removed at a certain weight or when baby outgrows them. They will also have a headrest and a harness that you must ensure is adjusted as your baby grows. Your manual and the sticker on the side of the seat will show you all the details. A key thing to remember is the handlebar is important. In a carrier like this, it needs to be in the upright carrier position, but some handles need to be pushed down against the back of the vehicle seat. Again, this will be stated in your manual or on the sticker on the side of the seat. Another thing to consider is that your baby should not be in their carrier or car seat for more than 2 hours at a time without giving them a break. A rotation seat can be a very convenient option for parents. But like I said, you need to know your child's height and weight limit and their predicted growth to see if it's a good choice for you. The seat can get heavy to turn once a baby gets older, and they do not have the option for extended legroom. Another option after your infant carrier is an extended rear-facing 36 kg 125 seat. You could choose to get this straight after the infant carrier, as it's approved from 61 centimetres. It can then extend all the way up to 125, the tallest car seat that is available for rear-facing. On average, this could be around 7 years old. It has the option for extended legroom, and as you can see, already is quite spacious even without extended legroom mode. This seat is installed using the seat belt across the belt path at the front here. It has 2 tethers, one at either side, and a support leg here. The reason we want our children to be rear-facing as long as possible is because, quite simply, it is up to 5 times safer. The forces in a crash will be spread all through the back of the seat here. Their head, neck and spine, which are the most delicate parts of them, will be protected by the seat. An easier way to explain that 5 times safer is to think that if a rear-facing child had an 8% risk of serious injury or fatality in the event of a crash, for a forward-facing child, that risk would increase up to 40%. So we really want children rear-facing as long as possible. Rear-facing has many convenience benefits as well. These much lower sides mean that a rotating feature is not needed. Children can climb in from a very young age by themselves and climb out again. The seatbelt is not in their way. With rear-facing seats, the vehicle door is not impeding on your access or your child's access to the seat or to the harness. This can also be especially beneficial for parents with disabilities or for grandparents. Another benefit of the belted extended rear-facing seats is that they are much narrower than an ISOFIX rotating seat. This means that you can quite easily fit 3 seats in a row in most cars. The most common question we get about children rear-facing is, what about their legs? But I'd like you to reframe that and instead think about, what about their neck and spine? Because that is their most delicate parts and that is what we need to protect. So when rear-facing, head, neck, spine, all protected by the seat. Their legs can be safely put up against the back of the seat, the vehicle seat here. They can crisscross their legs, they can put them over the side. All of that is safe and comfortable for them. This seat is currently set up with no extended legroom, but as you can see, it's not totally up against the back of the vehicle seat, so there is room there. For reference, my daughter is still in her seat in this mode and she is 117 centimetres. But we can put this seat into extended legroom mode, so you can see that there's so much room here for the child's feet in front of the seat and between the base, but again their feet can go up against the back of the vehicle seat or over the side. You just need to consider where the line is here at the side. That is how far you can put it against the vehicle seat. We haven't moved the position of the front seat and an adult can still fit comfortably there. We regularly get asked questions about how to fit 3 car seats into a car. For a regular 2.5-seater car like this, you would need a belted narrow seat like this one. As you can see, an ISOFIX seat just takes up too much room widthwise because they need to be centered on the vehicle seat where the ISOFIX points are. But whereas with a belted rear-facing 36 kg like this seat like this, it can generally fit 3 in a row, provided your vehicle manual allows. When your child has outgrown their rear-facing seat, then they move into a high-back booster, similar to this one here. This can then be used up to 150 centimeters. It is best to keep them in a high-back booster as long as they fit in it. So once the shoulders are still underneath the headrest and fitting comfortably. In all cars, it is important to consider the roofline. In this car, I can't actually extend the headrest of the high-back booster up to its full height because this roofline impedes on it. I've also had to remove the headrest, the vehicle headrest, behind the high-back booster because it was pushing forward. Those are just some things to consider when purchasing a car or a high-back booster. It is always best to try a high-back booster before purchase. For a typical car seat journey, the safest route is also the most convenient and usually the cheapest. If you go for your infant seat and base, then you will move on to the rear-facing 36 kg seat that I showed you earlier on. From there, once they've reached 36 kg, 125 centimeters, they'll move on to a high-back booster. If you find that your child is outgrowing their high-back booster by height, but they are not yet ready to use the seatbelt safety without any seat, then they could use a backless booster seat. This can be used then until they do pass the 5-step test to safely use the seatbelt without any seat. When going to purchase a new car, always consider how long you'd like to keep it. If future family plans include more children, you will need to have that organised and set out before you buy the car. If you already have car seats, bring them with you. Try them in the vehicle. You're allowed to do this, it's just not very usual. Go sit in the car yourself, ensure you have and your passengers have enough room in the car. Another really important item to consider is the vehicle manual, and this will show you what kind of car seats are allowed in each position. For example, for this car, it doesn't allow any seat with a support leg in the rear centre seat. That's important because then you won't be able to get 3 seats across in this vehicle. In other cars, they may not allow any forward-facing high-back booster seats in the front passenger seat. It's really important to realise that not all car seats can go into all positions. Consider also how long your children will be in car seats. The average age a child reaches 150 centimetres is 12 years old. Some older, some younger. This means that your children will be in car seats for a very long time. It is important to keep them safely in those car seats, so your vehicle purchase must ensure that you can continue to use those seats. As you can see, there are many things to consider when purchasing a new car seat for your children. So my advice would be go to a reputable specialist retailer. Try different options in your car to check that they suit your car and your child. If you'd like more information, you can come join our Facebook group, Ireland Rear-Facing Car Seats for Toddlers and Children, or my Instagram page, Car Seat Safety Ireland, and I'll be more than happy to help you.